Welcome back to New Realities. I'm Alan Steinfeld. I am joined again by Suzanne Ross and our very, very special guest today, Kimberly Meredith. If you've been watching my program, you know she's been a frequent guest, and she is going to be a big part of the Sedona Ascension retreats with her healing and her new book, Awakening to the Fifth Dimension, and all the elements that go through making an ascension retreat. Right, Suzanne? You want to talk about the ascension retreat, and then we'll bring Kimberly in to have her talk about her fifth dimensional awareness?
Thank you, Alan, and good morning to all my soul brothers and sisters out there. We so appreciate you tuning in, and I am so delighted.
Oops. Like, did she freeze? I think she froze. She said she was so delighted to have Kimberly here. I'm delighted.
My guides froze her.
Oh,
Come back, Suzanne.
Unfreeze. It's okay. Well, she'll come back. She'll come back. But why
let's start over. Let's start over.
No, we're live, so it's okay. Because I just want to say, oh, here she's back. So I want to say, Kimberly, your work is so much involved with the wave of ascension and bringing through the higher dimensions. You want to talk about, well, you want to talk about, for people who don't know, how you got into this and what your awakening was like?
Yes. Thank you, Alan. Nice to be here. Yes, I had 2 near-death experiences, and they were a profound awakening. I was in those NDEs, I went to the other side and was told when I went to the other side that I would come back and do some work with the Holy Spirit and my guides, and never thought that it would be what I'm doing now. And this isn't something I just do once or twice a week. I do this 6 to 7 hours per day. And I work with people from all over the world. I have an office in Encino. It's a nonprofit organization. And I also do Zooms where I actually go into people's bodies and I find emotional trapped energy, dis-ease through it's called medical mediumship and intuitive energy scanning. And also I have ability to do healing through guides and the energy of the Holy One. And why it's called the fifth dimension and beyond is because we move out of a 3D lower frequency to do the healing. And it's not me. I'm just a vehicle. I'm an agent to help you get into that energy. It's so cool because it's real. This is the reality. This is the awakening. And so this has been going on since you've met me. It's getting more downloaded, and more people are jumping into it. It's almost like an actual Harry Potter movie that you're into, like you get into. And so in the last 2 years, it's sped up even more. And that is the ascension. That's the awakening happening, the speeding up of the healing and happening faster. So I could even cry about it because in the last even 2 months, people have been coming in with, lupus and Lyme and ulcers and certain types of medical conditions that they didn't even know they had. And the guides are finding it. And so we're kind of like preventative detectives. So we'll find things and before you even know it, and get on it fast, and then actually heal you up faster and teach people how to do it. So it's super cool.
I know. I want to tell Suzanne, if you've never seen Kimberly do her healing, it can be really miraculous. People get off her table totally different than what they came in with. And she doesn't even ask people what's wrong. She just scans the body and she tunes in, and she's pretty accurate. I would say pretty much 100% accurate sometimes.
Yeah. And also what's really fun, Alan, even we did something recently in one of your events the guides will sometimes say, we're feeling an energy around the heart, and someone will say, no, there's nothing. And we'll say, there is something happening. And then you go get it checked out. And actually, somebody recently found out there was something going on and she had to have a triple bypass.
That's
which
what you
she was
discovered.
happy, thankful. I mean, they were thankful that I knew that was going on. So she lived.
Saved that woman's life, really. It was on Scott Thomas's show, Suzanne, and it was pretty amazing. So Suzanne, talk about the Ascension retreat and how Kimberly's work is really fits into that whole conference you're doing.
Absolutely. Thank you, Alan. Sorry I fell out. I changed my server that I was using, so we should be good now. Technology, right? Yes, I'm so excited that Kimberly came into my view so that we could include her in this Ascension retreat. I became aware of her book, Awakening to the Fifth Dimension. And of course, our conference is all about Ascension. It is the Sedona Ascension retreat. And so we're very delighted to have the Ascension leaders be part of it, speak, present workshops. Of course, Kimberly's going to be presenting her mediumship and healing workshop, and we're so excited about that. Yes, it's a 3-day event taking place at the Sedona Performing Arts Center, which is the largest venue in Sedona because the event just keeps getting bigger and bigger. And so we have lots of activities going on. Like the workshops, but also journeys into sacred vortex sites, like Matt Kahn's offering a journey into love, and Michael Jacobs offering an ascension portal journey out in the Red Rocks, because we're here in Sedona, so we got to get out into the Red Rocks. But certainly,
what's Kimberly going to be doing there at the conference?
Like I said, she's going to be offering a workshop called Mediumship and Healing. And maybe she can expand upon the content of that workshop.
Maybe she could do some prayers, like her prayers are powerful. And what do you think, Kimberly? Do you want to do a prayer now to show Suzanne how amazing they are?
Sure. Well, first I'll explain a little bit. Thank you, Alan. First, I'll explain a little bit what I'm going to be doing in our workshop. What I'll be doing is my guides will be going into the room, and we'll be selecting many people from the room to do readings on, which is so fun. So we just go throughout the room, and we'll be bringing people up on stage, and I'll be doing mediumship readings on them, not only medical, but also what I'm doing is I'm doing soul connection, infinite soul connection readings, which means, say if your loved one had crossed over, I will connect you to them and also do a reading about that and what maybe happened to your loved one that maybe crossed over that wants to connect you. So like the person recently in the awakening world, not only did I know that her heart needed to have surgery, I knew that her mother recently crossed over, and her mom came in and wanted to talk to her because her mom had missed her and was her soulmate. So this is what's going to go on in the room. So not only you maybe get a medical reading, but you might get a connection from a loved one that crossed over. Then we're going to do healing, a co-healing room. So it's going to be like total fifth dimensional energy vibration healing. Then we'll probably do some loving, light, and healing prayer in the room too. So this is an interactive co-healing group, vibrational consciousness vibration grid. So my rooms, when I do events, are always high vibrational energy and fast. So it's like you're in a Disneyland ride. So Alan will tell you, because we've done some events in New York City that were just mind-blowing. Yes. So get ready for some fun.
Hallelujah event there.
Yeah, yes. Healing and fun.
What's so interesting about Kimberly's work is that she is a medium, so she sees people from the other side, but then she's also using the healing to heal people on the table. And that's unusual.
I do both. And I love working with the divine feminine. So a lot of times people will feel the Virgin Mary come in, and your guides will also come in the angelic realm. So just be ready when you come to my workshop to really let go, let your guides come in and just be really into that free, loving, awakening vibration.
Her book. Do you see that on the screen there? Do you see that?
Yes.
Okay, that's her book from St. Martin's Essentials, the same people who published my books, coincidentally or not. But Discovering the Soul's Path to Healing, Awakening to the Fifth Dimension, revolutionary wisdom from one of the world's most respected medical intuitive healers, Kimberly Meredith, with a foreword by Norman Shealy, who was a pretty amazing investigator of healing, still is. And then she lays out all these different modalities. That's the opening. She talks about health. She talks about language of the fifth dimension. You know, this is a real ascension manual, Suzanne. So that's the introduction, miracles, and then diet, how to keep your body healthy. And then with the diet, there's prayer. So she combines, you know, the esoteric with the practical. That's what I like about this. So, so do you want
Bless you for all the beautiful healing that you're doing, Kimberly, and for dedicating your life to it. Obviously, you have really remarkable gifts of miraculous healing. And I just want to honor you for dedicating yourself to saving people's lives through your work. And also your workshop just sounds so amazing. I hope that I can attend. I would love to see that and experience it.
I want you both to, and I also want to say I'm so grateful to be around new friends and peers. And I want to also say that I will be doing some private sessions. So if people do come, I will be offering that. And if you want me to say one of my prayers from the book, I can do that. They're more like affirmations.
Yes, please. That's part of the ascension wave, is languaging this new level of consciousness, right? I mean, Suzanne has these prayers or these of J.J. Hurtak all over her house. Tell Kimberly what you have in your place there, Suzanne.
My bedroom walls are covered in fire letters and key codes
Wow, cool.
from the Book of Enoch, as well as many others. I've been studying Ascension for decades, and I'm just so fascinated by everything that comes in about it. And myself, too, have written a book, Rise Up, 10 Days on the Ascension Path. And so, yes, very excited about the Ascension. And thank you so much for all you're doing to contribute to the awareness of that and to the awakening and ascension of so many, Kimberly.
Yeah, well, the guides are doing it. I can't really take much credit. I just do what they tell me. And that's really cool. Yeah, I love JJ and Desiree. So this is one that the guides wrote. It's called We Are in the Multidimensional Beings of Peace. We love being in the magical fifth dimensional frequency of love, peace, and light. We are pure. We are existence of non-judgmental, and the awareness is beyond all time and space and love and place. We are in the magical fifth dimension of human, where can do all and be all, thereby find the miraculous love of healing. We are the love of the omnipresent. We're centered in all civilizations to have an underlining focus of peace and service. Love is simple. Love is easy in the fifth dimension, moving our world forward in a gigantic global field where healing is easy and peaceful and fast. Because we are multidimensional beings, our minds want us to live in this existence where the omnipresent exists, gentle, safe, and pure and joyful, where the love of spirit flows, building a daily intimacy with the divine loving God. Therefore, we can be healed. Namaste.
It's like a channeling, really, isn't it? It's sort of like,
Yeah, that's what they channel.
So you're going to be doing some of that too, right?
Yes, I will be doing a prayer before and after, and blessing on people. So
maybe we could have Kimberly do a blessing, like an opening blessing or something. Well, it's whatever you want, Suzanne. We can see.
That's whatever you choose.
But
she'll be on the Ascension panel as well. So yes, let's talk about that. Our beloved soul sister, Deb Giusti, will be hosting an Ascension panel on Sunday evening from 5:30 to 7. And Kimberly will be one of our special guests. So she'll have plenty of opportunity to share her blessings and prayers and at that time as well.
Kimberly's also going to be on my angel panel at the Conscious Life Expo in LA in February, where we're going to have a lot of interesting people, including a seal. Do you know a seal? He's going to be on that. And a lot of people connecting with the angelic realm. But what's interesting about Kimberly is that she's connected with the ET realms as well as the angelic realms. She's a crossing over point person. That's unusual too, I think, because a lot of people either are one or the other, and now here's someone who's like an all-star in both leagues. So there you go. So why don't you show the poster for the Ascension retreat, Suzanne, and then people can sign up, and maybe we'll do another prayer. Do you want to should we take some questions? Do you want to, what do you want to do, Kimberly? You want to do some just general healing energy out to people watching?
Sure, you can do that.
But here, let's look at
I'm sorry, Alan, it's not letting me share. I don't know why my computer says I have to go into system preferences to adjust something in order to share the flyer. But people can certainly go to SedonaAscensionRetreats.com and check it all out.
Yeah, I'll pull up Sedona Ascension Retreats.
I'm so excited to come to the Sedona retreat. I'm very, very excited to see everybody.
Yeah, I'm going to pull up the post, but tell people who are going to be there. Sedona Ascension.
I think you have a lovely flyer with Kimberly Meredith on it, don't you, Alan? I've seen you posting that.
I do, but let me see. I'll find that poster, but let me just
Excellent.
You see this up on your screen? Here, let me share screen. Sorry. Okay.
Time to spread love and light and joy, and that will be so much fun.
Here we go. This is
beautiful. Thank you, sweet dear.
Red Rocks.
Yes. Yay.
And it's March 17th to the 19th at this beautiful performing arts. This is a real Broadway stage.
It is premier event venue, and that main theater is just gorgeous.
And we have some amazing.
The stage is huge, and here we go. All of our beautiful keynotes here. William Henry.
Yes,
beloved William Henry from Gaia TV, and you just interviewed Paul Selig and Matt Kahn, and those were incredible interviews, Alan. So thank you for that, and of course the Her Talks, and of course you, beloved soul brother, and we have the George Norrie live show, which is going to be super exciting. So we're just very blessed for everyone who has said yes to attending this retreat.
One stage, but on the other stage is Kimberly, right? So you're going to have two stages. Are they going on at the same time, these two stages?
Kimberly is offering a workshop, and then part of the Ascension panel.
Oh.
And I have to say, the last time I've only been to Sedona one other time since I've had my abilities, and it was miraculous. I did a miraculous healings on a few people, and the energy there is so heightened for healing. And I'm so excited about coming back. I really am. I've only been there one time since my healing abilities.
Well, Suzanne's like,
really
Suzanne, how long have you been doing the conference for?
8 years. This is and I've been doing it every spring and fall equinox. So this will be the 15th event here in Sedona. And yes, thank you for that, Kimberly. It is this powerful spiraling vortex is so conducive to elevating into higher consciousness and for healing and for awakening. And I take people out into these sacred vortex sites daily. I have a spiritual center here that I use for healing myself and intuitive readings. And sometimes I tell people I feel like I'm cheating because I have so much assistance from the powerful vortex here. But yes, people flock from all over the world here because of the powerful spiraling vortex and the power it has to heal, awaken, even to offer ascension. It's an ascension portal, I believe.
Yeah. So in my book, just real quick, in my book, in the back, there's a whole list of people that have been healed with me rubbing my hands together and evaporating off lumps and tumors and energies, because I'm a psychic surgeon. I don't cut. It's just an energy healing that I was born with. Actually, I was doing it when I was very little. And so when I come out to areas like yours, where the energy is heightened, it's phenomenal. So I expect that it should be really cool. So when we were talking about me coming out, there was no question about it. My eyes were saying, yes, 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 yes. I can't wait to come. And I think I even mentioned to Alan, like before, I can't wait to go back out to Sedona. I really want to go. I really want to go.
Well, do you want to send
well,
a little?
Sedona is very excited for you to return, my dear. And I expect miraculous healing during Kimberly's workshop. I mean, come one, come all, because it sounds like you're going to experience miracles and maybe your own miraculous healing.
Yeah, I mean, we're always healing, ourselves and others and everything. So I think it's going to be really fun. I'm really excited, heartwarming, and laughter and everything else.
But Kimberly, tell people how they
laughter's healing, right?
Yeah.
How can people reach you now for like a private appointment? What's your best?
Yeah. So my website is, thank you, Alan. My website is thehealingtrilogy.com. And if you'd like to contact me or sign up for even the tickets to my workshop, I have everything on my website also about the retreat, thehealingtrilogy.com, or to sign up for a private session when I get out to the retreat.
Should we?
And on the homepage of the event website, you can scroll down and see we have an online program guide. Click on that link, and Kimberly has a beautiful full page ad there as well.
Thank you.
Should we show Suzanne a little sample of your healing work? Just so, like, not going into anything specific. Do you want to do something? To Suzanne, I'm volunteering, Suzanne, if you want to experience a little bit.
I don't know what to heal. I'm not sure what to heal.
Just send her healing.
Oh yeah. Oh.
You do it. No,
okay.
No, scanner. If she scans you.
Why don't we just say a prayer?
We'll
say a prayer for all of us right now, as far as the healing prayer for you and for Alan and Suzanne. Let's do a healing prayer. How about that? Let's do a healing. Let's do a healing prayer for let's do a healing prayer for everybody, but we'll also specifically do it for us right now. Let's just take a deep breath, inhale and exhale. Let's say we're willing to release all fear and doubt from our mind and spirit, and rise above. Into the energy of the fifth dimension. And take a deep breath again, inhale and exhale. Put our hands over our heart chakra, hearing I am divinely protected by the Holy One. Inhale and exhale. Feeling peace, love, and light inside of your heart. I'm always divinely protected by the Holy One. And I'm going right into your lower stomach area, Suzanne. Just putting some energy into your stomach. Healing. And to Alan, I'm going into your third eye.
Thank you.
And then I want you both to say that I'm only seeing the magnificence in myself.
Only seeing the magnificence.
Good. And then rubbing your hands together, putting it on your crown chakra. And just calling in the beautiful omnipresent in your crown chakra. I'm only willing to see the magnificence in myself. And then go all around your body with your hand, activating with my palms and just going around your whole body. If you feel any chills, that's just the Holy One going around and to the bottom of your feet and just tying a beautiful golden ribbon. I'm only willing to see the magnificence in myself. Good. And just putting that shield around your beautiful energy field, and then going right back into your heart chakra. Holy Mother Mary, divine Christ light into your heart, into the healing heart of you. And I'm only in the light of Christ's light. Namaste.
Thank you.
Good. And then remembering that as we do the strengthening of our hearts through the divine feminine, that our body and mind is spiritually connected every day more and more in this love, and affirming that, so we can't be taken into the lower frequency anymore.
Nice. Well, Kimberly, since your book is called Awakening to the Fifth Dimension, can you talk about what the world would be like when we all awaken into the fifth dimension? What do you see?
Just, I feel like we are every day making more progress in that. I feel like it's just really crystalline with more just love, 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 love. Fifth dimension is just pure love. Now, it's just not, no judgments, less worry and fear. It's letting go, just let go. It's like, it's like, I always say ego or I go. So it's just, that's like my thing, and that's really what it is. And the fear is just, there's no existence of that. You're just fearless. There's just like, I have a chapter in the book about being having superpowers. And when you have that feeling, it's like that 2-year-old that just goes and starts running, that's that feeling of the fifth dimension too. So it's super cool.
Yeah. And, I think it's so important that you're bringing that work to Sedona, where really, Suzanne, I know you've been there a long time. I go back and forth. People are living on a new sensibility, it's sort of a magical community, and the Red Rocks with their energies just amplify everybody's consciousness. So it is a fifth dimension city. Yeah.
Do all, be all, can all, see all. That's my life. I live in that dimensional frequency because the people that come to me are so sick, and the people that reach out to me need a new beginning. A lot of people have lost everything. A lot of people don't know their abilities. They don't know how to have raised their consciousness. They want that. So I help people. I do mentorships. And so in your retreat, even though my class is only, I think, an hour, or I think a little bit that time period, some people can say, well, how can that happen? It can happen in a few minutes. Shifting can happen in the second. It's amazing how much can happen in a short period of time, because time is limitless. Infinite soul connection can take very in infinite time. It's amazing. When I put my hand on a matter of a tumor, it can dissolve like that. So your consciousness can shift too, like that. It's amazing.
I'll attest to that just in the short little prayer you did for Alan and I. I already feel better. And also I got the goosebumps, just like you said I would. I got chills and I feel uplifted and elevated. How about you, Alan?
I always feel good, talking to Kimberly, and doing lots of events. We've done a lot of
And consciousness, and people don't even have to be aware of having their consciousness shifted. Your conscious can shift, not even wanting it to shift. So sometimes somebody could say to me, well, I don't know if I can really have my consciousness being shifted or my guides can awaken me. But some people can have an awakening without even wanting it. So it's really, really cool when you go and meet brothers and sisters at retreats and events like this. I already have friends that want to come, and they're not even into things like this, and they just want to go. And a lot of times people will go and do something like this they're new, and they will have an awakening. So I'm saying everybody should go and just have some fun. Even if you're not into this, just go, because you're going to have a blast.
And Kimberly and
Yes.
Han being there and doing his transmissions, and Paul Selig channeling. There's going to be all these transmissions of energy. I mean, you've created something really amazing, one of its kind, Suzanne. You really did.
Oh, bless you for that, Alan. I feel so blessed for the opportunity to be able to bring this spiritual community together in the spirit of unity consciousness. I mean, that's really what it's all about. It's about Kimberly's miraculous healing, and it's about you, Alan, being such an amazing co-host. I feel so honored that you're co-hosting with me, and all of our beautiful soul brothers and sisters who are participating, as well as all the attendees. And together, we will raise the love light frequency of the planet as we pour our love and light into the ley lines. We will create a supercharged frequency by all of us being together in this one location. Yeah, and so this is what I feel called to do in this world. And I couldn't do it if beautiful people like yourself, Kimberly and Alan, didn't say yes. So thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm super excited. I can't wait to see Alan and Paul. And oh my gosh, there's so many beautiful people that are going to be at the event. It's amazing. George and
Prague. Do you know James von Prague, Kimberly?
Yes, I love the mediumship readings of James and Matt Kahn. I'm so excited. I cannot wait.
Matt Kahn is really
Matt Kahn has reached the bliss state. There's no doubt about it. And he's so humble. I mean, I interviewed him as well, Alan, and just being in his presence on Zoom, I felt blissed out. I mean, he has authentically reached a state of enlightenment. And he says, I am in heaven. Come and join me in heaven. I'm lonely here.
Wow. He's lonely.
We're definitely going to be in a high conscious frequency. So it will be the awakening.
Bringing heaven to earth.
Matt Kahn said to me, he's trying to help the world one I love you at a time. I didn't know what he meant. I love you. What is one I love you at a time? And then I got it. Oh, he's everyone one at a time. That was like, it was like a revelation. One I love
like a 12-dimensional statement. Yes.
Yes. And I do feel like this will be a conference that love is really more important than all the knowledge and all that stuff that people pour out. I mean, that stuff is fun too, but it's the feeling vibration that I think we want to create there.
We may never come back.
We just might all ascend, right? What happened to all those people at that conference? Like the Anasazi, right? We just disappear and we shift into the higher dimension.
JJ Hertak actually left this plane and dimension. He did.
Well, I have a couple times. I left.
We've all had some out of body experiences. Yes. Not quite as dramatic as JJ's, maybe, but yeah.
Alan did too.
But I think it's happening collectively now, and that's why I think it's really great and fun. And this place is so important that you got that. I don't think, how many people does it hold? Like 600-700?
That's right. We plan on filling the seats. So come one, come all.
great to
Yes,
have a
I want to
conversation.
do I want to do a lot of readings. I want to help as many people as I can. So please, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Stay on after this interview, Kimberly, so we can chat about that more. Because if you're planning to do that, I would like you to have a sacred place.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, we'll wrap up soon. I just want to say it's great with 200 people there, but imagine 600 people at that level of vibration. It just intensifies. So I am really, really happy that you've created really a great event. These are people, all these people are my friends and colleagues and people I respect, and they bringing in the higher energy. So everyone who comes is a part of this. It's not like we're on stage watching.
Yes.
You're coming and you're contributing your energy to the field. So we're all in this together. We are. So it's
These
about,
events are interactive, very interactive, because I want people to have an experiential that makes a positive, powerful impact on their lives. And that's why we offer the workshops and the tours out on the land and speaker Q&A, and people can come up to the stage and ask questions. And after the George Norrie live show, we're going to have a big 2-hour audience interaction. And of course, like, you know, Kimberly offering beautiful prayers and all of that is, I know that her talks always offer a super experiential. I inspire all the speakers to do that because we really want to raise the vibration for all and give people an opportunity to interact with us.
well, I'm going to be teaching a remote viewing class, a workshop. So
Yes, you are.
I love that class.
as a special kind of extra to the Ascension workshop, to the whole.
I love your class. You have a great class. I love that class.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So yeah, there's so much more. We're going to be doing more. Any prayers you want to leave us with, Kimberly? Any final blessings, unless you want to share more?
I think one of my last prayer is that I would just say we all have the ability to tap into the fifth dimension and have a miracle. I feel like some people think they don't deserve to have a miracle healing or manifest miracles in their life. And I feel like everybody deserves to have that. I mean, somebody the other day said to me, I don't feel I deserve to be a healer, that I'm not good enough to be a healer. And I feel like we all can manifest that energy in our hearts. We all deserve to be loved, and we all deserve to be healed. And once we know that we can have that in us, then we can heal ourselves and we can heal others. And I just want you to know that you deserve love and you deserve to manifest your own miracle too. So I just want people to know that you're awesome.
Can you do the healing prayer at the back of the book? I think that's the last one, the last page on the back cover, you know?
No, I don't have that with me. Is that the miraculous miracle prayer?
The evening healing prayer, fifth dimension evening healing prayer.
Let me look.
I can read it.
You want to read it? Why don't you read it?
No, you have the book there?
I've got the book, but I don't have the I've got it. Okay, this one says, Dear God, thank you for another day of life. I'm thankful for my friends and my family, for all your beautiful creation. I love you. Thank you for my life. Thank you for your positive energy, overflowing, abundant. I'm overjoyed to experience the fifth dimensional energy in my daily life. Thank you for my health. I have unconditional love and compassion for all. Namaste. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Kimberly. Thank you, Suzanne. And thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Alan.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Suzanne. Thank you, Alan.
And I'll just see if there's any interesting chat. Thank you for a great healing, says Fiona in the chat, and there's some other nice chats. But I'll close out and you guys can stay on and you want to talk about some things there. Yes? Okay.
Just for a minute. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I'll say this is Alan Steinfeld. Thanks for watching New Realities with the lovely Kimberly Meredith and Suzanne Ross. Kimberly, the Healing Trilogy retreats.com, and Suzanne Ross, the Sedona Ascension retreats.com, and two great beings with a lot to offer our uplifting world. So thank you all for watching